Have you ever walked into a room full of confidence? You know you got an errand to go in there, and as soon as you walk into the room, it's like your brain just totally disappeared. You start to look around and wonder, what in the world did I just come in here for? You start looking at your phone, you looking around. You know you came in there for something because just a few seconds ago it was extremely important. But now your brain has deleted the mission like it was a government classified evidence locker. So you do that ADHD ritual that you do. You start turning in a circle, you start staring at the counter, you check the refrigerator for no reason, and then you walk back into the original room hoping that your memory is going to respond. That is not you being stupid. That is your working memory just dropping the ball. Now, ADHD is not about being distracted. It's about your brain struggling to hold the instructions long enough to finish the mission. And that is why you can be brilliant, you can be smart and capable and very motivated, yet still forget what you were doing 14 seconds ago. So here's the move. Now, this is a trick that I learned from my mother. Many years ago, I used to think my mother was crazy, but she was always talking to herself. And she was talking to herself so loud, and I would ask her, Mom, do you know you're talking to yourself? And she would always say, well, yes. And I said, do you sometimes answer yourself? And she says, well, yes. So it wasn't the fact that she was going off her rocker, it was the fact that she was learning tricks of the trade. And before you leave the room and you're going into the next room, say the mission out loud. So for example, if you are going to get your keys, say it out loud. I am going into this next room to get my keys. I'm going in to get my charger. I'm going in the bedroom to fold the laundry. So yes, you may sound like you're a slightly haunted butler walking around through your house, but so what? Do it anyways. Because when you say the thing that you need to do out loud, you give your brain another hook to hold on to. Now, that is one of the tiny Dragosta microstep method and ADHD tools that I teach in my book and in my course. And that is not motivation. That is not shame. That is not try harder. That is actual tools for your brain that can really help. So I want you to remember that, because your brain is not broken, it's just wired differently. So your brain just needs better handles. It's in the book.